COPE Deputy President Willie Madisha has apologised for that fist fight that broke out at that press conference. Party President Lekota called that briefing after he was suspended by the party. Now, hours after that suspension, Lekota sent out a message saying he was still in charge and he's now suspending Madisha. Well, Madisha spoke to Professor J.J. Tabane on Power to Truth.
One must apologise to the members of COPE and the people of South Africa. Why? Because it was not supposed to be like that. We're talking about a political party that has been formed to help South Africans, to represent South Africans up to the levels of parliament. And for leaders to be seen, to be coming together to do the kind of thing that they did today is extremely sad. However, what I must say is that that which the president of COPE and his friends did is extremely wrong.
Well, Madisha admitted the party is in a crisis. He further says COPE has previously tried to sweep things under the rug.
We are at the crisis point because of what the head of the organization, together with his friends that sit in a rondavel, have done. And this is something that we cannot allow. It's something that we attempted, some of us, to protect, because some of us were there from the first minute when COPE was formed. We were there. And then we tried to, put things under our feet to make sure that the people see COPE as a proper organization.
But this looks like a rerun of 2010, isn't it? Where we're now back to squabbling over power, over resources and so on. How would you describe this moment? What are you fighting over? You got 2 seats left. From 36 seats of 1.5 million votes to 50,000 minus votes. What are you fighting over? Or how would you characterize it from your analysis? What is the fight, the big fight about?
Momentous fights, I must say. Yes, the seats we had 37, with 1.3 million people having voted for COPE. And right now, the numbers have been going down, down, down. And we had 267 councillors. We only have, at the moment, 13 councillors, something which is extremely bad. But we know what the problems are. Let me give you one example. It is not actually an intra-organizational fight at the level of the leadership. It is an intra-organizational fight amongst some of the leaders who are not even supposed to be leaders.
Well, political analyst Sandile Swane says the Congress of the People is on its deathbed. He says under Lekota's leadership, the party has not been able to gather or even maintain the support they had all those years ago.
I think that, let's say for now, that the COPE under the leadership of Lekota is on an accelerated decline. I mean, it is on a steep downward slope, slippery slope to extinction. The only question that would remain is whether Madisha, Bloom and company can do anything better than Lekota. Otherwise, the numbers that you have cited show clearly that not only is Lekota, if it is true at all, on his deathbed, but certainly COPE is actually on his deathbed, because politics, electoral politics, is about how many seats do you get in the municipal councils, how many seats do you get in the National Assembly, and so on and so forth. And Lekota, that has not been his strength from the start. It has never been his strength. He got support from people who were totally dismayed with the firing of Thabo Mbeki and the Polokwane Brigade and all that. But he could not sustain it. He has not been able to sustain it, and he's not been able to build structures and maintain robust structures. He's talked about so many vacancies under his leadership.